all pointed at the road.
That's probably the size of that rock. Maybe that might be a little smaller than that one.
I'm so happy we got something like that for me. James is a big thing.
He wanted this to happen.
Yeah.
That's what's true. Yeah, we got a lot of good people working hard. A lot of good people.
Well, hopefully we added 2.
So this is the indicator to go straight up.
Right.
And we're actually we're working a path in here now.
Okay.
So look at that. Where I actually parked there. When you
Yeah, it
park
shows the
there,
tire marks.
you can actually see the truck all the way, pretty much the whole time. But when you go 10 yards in the bush, you can't see the truck anymore. But as soon as you come out of the bush, you can see the truck. Just for people that would be sketchy. If you miss this road, you deserve to. Right? Go this way, you'll hit the road and go back. I think we've been doing pretty good job now getting them off. Yeah.
I think that's men never get lost. It's disorienting.
That's what I said.
Don't need directions.
There has been a few times where I've been you gotta take a few minutes here and figure out what I did wrong. I ended up here. Between these two tree breaks, you go through the arch. When I came out of there, I went and touched these. This is the first time I ever really felt the story of, yeah, they did this for me, like years ago. You know, they pray. They pray. They pray to the universe, right? They pray for people to see the light and come into this and start getting into the know with them. That's what I saw yesterday, is they've been praying for this. These tree breaks they put that purpose into it, you know? Literally, I had to come here and go, they busted this, hoping one day I would see the light and come here and have the journey that I had yesterday, right? So remember, they're praying for things. And it's almost like if they're praying for us and they're praying for our help, they're praying to us. Does that make sense? When you pray to them, right? And does that not reflect? You gotta understand, so that's why there's equilibrium between us. They're praying for us to rise up to the frequency. We're praying for them to come and match us and come interact with us. So, and when we pray for each other, that's how we'll finally match up, right? So, animals don't pray. Seven out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 7 holes still in. So this structure, can you imagine what it took to find this? I mean, it's nothing but bush, right? In fact, you came in the easy way. I came in from over there. That's how I found it. It's nothing but wilderness and bush. Just came right over this. But this is really the smoking gun. So this piece right here is broken off from that, right? So you say if that falls, how did it get under this arch? See the arch? If it falls off of there, it can't fall and jam back in. So it was broken off, shoved under this arch, and then all these other pieces. And these are obviously Sasquatch tree breaks, right? Obviously. And then if you look right behind it though, there's Sasquatch tree breaks there too.
There's two there.
And they're all over. If you really start looking around, you're like, that's a Sasquatch tree break. Gosh, Ashley, it took me 10 feet. She goes, look at this one right here. And I was like, I didn't even see that. So, and if you start walking through this forest, there's a significant amount of breaks here. So it's amazing. So I started here. I started in here. This is why, and then Ashley was over there. And then when I had my sighting, it's super cool. I was sitting here. Ashley was leaning up against these trees, facing this way. And the sun was right there. So sun was right here, and Seeger was right over here. So when I was having my epiphany, Ashley's here looking at me, and I'd look off to the sun, and then we heard a knock knock as I answered the question, and the Sasquatch was just moving right over there, not far. Like the knock knock was literally, I can see the tree. I go look at the tree. He knocked that. He didn't do that. I can see it right now. This tree he hit. That's how close he was. Like right here. Oh my God. And he walked out on this pathway. After he knocked on the tree, he kind of looked at me like this. And then he went off like that. The other two Sasquatch were over here. See where the clearing is? So I could see them through the trees over there. And then, so he walked off this pathway out. I didn't even really notice there was a pathway there. So he walked out this way, and the two were standing there. And Ashley again had her back. So, and then it came to me, they want to come see her, they want to come see her. So right over here, 5 yards from where you are, Richard, a grouse goes, pop, 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 pop. And she went, yeah.
Well, he was like over here, and he flew up.
Okay.
That's what he did.
It was close, babe. It was very close. Did you jump?
Yeah, I jumped.
She jumped.
I wasn't expecting that.
So, can you imagine if she would have seen a Sasquatch? Right?
I wouldn't jump. You could have said there's a Sasquatch behind you. I would have
You
went.
did you know there was a Sasquatch there?
Yeah.
So why did I have to say anything?
Because you had to say something.
When you asked me, is there a
That logical
Sasquatch there?
Confirmation.
No, I wasn't gonna do it. I did because it was so heavy. There's so much energy here. So I don't know. Like, so he had a stick in his hand or an object in his hand. It was small. Maybe it was a rock. I couldn't really tell because he came over this way. I saw him come over this way. I saw him get by this tree like this. So when he was knocking, his body was looking at me like this. So he's turned, and I saw his hand go, cock, cock. And even saw the tree jiggle a little bit. Cock, cock. Right? And then he just moved off. And I wasn't staring at him. I saw him out of the corner. Like, he stood here for a time. He's standing here. Ashley kept saying, "Are you?" And I knew he was standing right here, waiting, looking. And then when I asked that question, I heard the knock, knock, tock, tock. I looked over. I actually didn't see his arm move. Tock, tock. And then I saw the tree shake off the last bump, and he just left right out that way. Yeah, and the other ones were just standing. I could see figures through there, right? Big body figures, yeah. And they were right side by side, and they moved right on top. I could see two heads, but like one body. You could see one head was a little higher than the other, and they were just moving like together. It was awesome. Have you ever seen two people move like that together? You'd think they were holding hands or something, like they were right beside each other. So maybe the brother sister, Kyle. Maybe. Right? So, and one of them they both wanted to come over here and meet Ashley 100%. So, and you're ready for it now, right, Ash? Mm-hmm. Like we trained what they want her to do multiple times. What do you do, babe? What do you do? And so we've trained it. She knows exactly what to do.
And it's all I can do is believe because of what happened yesterday, right? I can sit here and be like, oh, he's talking a bunch of nonsense. But I can't, because what happened is like you can't really explain that. This stuff happened. So how can I be ignorant to go, oh, what he's telling me, this is what's going to happen. Why would I be like, oh, no, that's not going to happen? Because then it won't happen. And, I'd be just being arrogant, right? Like,
when it happens, it's going to be a story that the whole world's going to hear that story one day.
Trust no believe.
Everybody's going to know. She's going to say, oh my God, since I was a little girl, and they proved it. It's actually Grandma Sasquatch, who's not here anymore. She recognized Ashley at a young age. She's gone, but she kept something that's going to be given back to Ashley. And when Ashley sees it, she's going to be just like crying and upset and like, holy shit, and everything's going to fall into place. But she wasn't ready yesterday. And that's what they're doing, guys. They're waiting for you to be ready. They're ready, right? Are you ready? I was ready last night. I've been through hell and back. I've bled and suffered. I spent 2 decades fighting. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not your journey, right? So, and I want you to stand on my shoulders the way I stand on John Green's shoulders and John Bitternagel. I stand on their shoulders. Please stand on mine. Because this is not about ego. You can't be about, oh, I want to do this. It's going to be me. I'm the man. You can't do that. Just do what you're meant to do. Play your role and win. Just win, right? So I'm cheering for you. I'm very disappointed you guys didn't get success. I was really hoping that you guys were going to have something amazing to tell me. A big part of me, like I was overwhelmed. This is literally as much as I could handle. So I went in that truck and I was like, go see them. Go see them. I did that with Survivor Man one night. That didn't work. I kept banging on my truck and shaking shit around. But anyways, I put that out there. There's no ego about it, right? I want you guys to have tremendous, beat me, do better than me. If it was a competition and I come back, I find out in 3 hours you guys had a Sasquatch come take an apple and bite it down and he's got footage, I'm going to get autographs from all you sons of bitches and pictures with it, right? Just the opposite. Yeah. I came out here to Todd Standing. No, he's my fan, right? So it's what I want. Or maybe Jason will come back and Jason will be like, oh man, everything's changed, man. Look at this. I got video and everything. Wow. So, because it's all for the betterment of nature and humanity and Sasquatch. So have some good success, gentlemen.